Hello students, how are you? Today I have brought new topics from first chapter basic communication skills. Students, in last video we saw something related the topic communication skills. It means there should be some proper and certain skills while giving the informations to anyone. The students, today we will see more about skills, the latest styles about here the communication skills in first chapter. As a student, I told you about the methods of the communication in the verbal communication, non-verbal communication, and the visual communication. The student, today we will talk about the further elements of the communication process as we were understanding about the receiver. And now today we will start from decoding. The student, when we give any informations to anyone, then should be the message will be in a proper or in a easy mode. It means when you deliver your thoughts, your ideas, then your words should be easy to understand, and what you are showing, the images, what you are telling, your ideas, your thoughts should be in a proper encoding. Today we will read about here the decoding. When the receiver receive your message, in that time your message should be understandable. There should be easy mode to understand, because receiver can read or understand in a well or proper way. If your information related to the images, videos, audios, that should be in a proper way. I mean, that should be given in a proper way or in a easy form. If your information is not understandable or not easy to understand, then the communication will be not successful. So this is a process of decoding. So your receiver of information can understand what the actual thoughts or ideas you want to give them. For example, if you want to say something to your friends and your friend is not able to understand you because what your words are using, that is not understandable, that is not a clear in voice or in a way, so the communication will be not occurred in well or in a proper way. So here the decoding is very important, and encoding, as I told you, ki before giving the information before telling something to anyone. Your ideas and thoughts should be in a proper or in a planned way, because the masses should be easy and understandable. The encoding is a very effective, and it is a very important in the communication. And decoding, what the receiver receive the information by you, that is called the decoding here. Feedback. Feedback, it is a very important also, because when you give information and receiver receive your information, it means when you send the message and the receiver, suppose the receiver is not able to understand, that is a complete breakdown of a communication. Suppose the sender says that he followed all the rules and the regulation of sending communication, it is still a failure, because main aim of the communication has not been achieved. It means if you are sending the information, if you are saying something to you, the other person, but the other person is not receiving in a proper way, so the communication will be not successful. And you are saying you have followed all the rules and regulations of sending communication, but it is still failure because of the main communication. And here, just to remind you, what you're sharing your ideas and suggestions, I mean, between the sender and receiver, there should be a receiver feedback. Means it is very important the receiver to receive feedback. If the feedback is a positive, communication is successful. Suppose what I tell in the class, and after telling all the things about chapters, I want to know you, what you have learned from that, what I told you. And you are telling all things one by one. It means you understood all things properly. It means communication occurred in a proper way. It means you can say what the teacher told you there, the all things you received properly, because the teacher is a sender of the information and you are receiver of the information. So it means after the completing the communication, there should be a feedback, as a teacher always do after the telling the lesson. Okay, student, what you have understood about the chapter, what I told you now, you, some of you tell properly, some of you tell complete all things one by one, because you receive all things in a properly, and teacher understood. Yes, the all, I mean, some of you have understood properly. So here the feedback is very important after the completion of the communication. And here next, noise, it is also here this part of the communication. And now you can say, kid, what is the use of the noise here? Yes, noise is uh, also play a crucial role in the communication. Suppose teacher is telling to you about some specific topic, and some of you making the noise, some of you not giving full interest in the lesson, and some of you making some noise behind of the class. So it means the communication cannot be occurred properly there. Noise is not an active element in the communication process, but is an important component that decides the outcome of the communication. Yes, we understand that this is not a important, or this is not an active element, but it can play a crucial role in communication. Suppose some of you making the noise, so how can understand the other student who have the great interest in the lesson? It means there will be proper communications to the students. So here it is telling about the as a noise can be a act, can be a here the decisive part of the communication. As you can see on the screen here is a given, it plays an important role in the deciding whether the communication has been successful or not. You must have tried to tune into some radio station. Many times you are unable to receive the signal because it is very noisy. That is an example of here the noise in the communication. So here is a given the example also, when you tune radio or transistor and you don't get the signal properly, so then how can you listen the song or listen the program on that device? There can be no communication. There can be no communication properly because you are not able to get the information properly. Suppose if you want to listen the news on television, but that time videos or audios you are not receiving properly, and there is a some noise behind the background, so how can you get the proper communication here? No, there can be no proper communication. Student, next we see here the perspective in the communication. Perspective, when you communicate with someone, it is not necessary that what you are trying to tell will be received in the same spirit by the receiver. Suppose here, perspective, you can say the conception, your views on something you made earlier, your views on something. That is here the perspective. So when you communicate with someone, it is not necessary that what you are telling to tell him or them will be received in the same spirit. So it is not necessary. Okay, what you are telling to anyone in, I mean, with great interest, but the other is not receiving your information with that interest, because the way of person receives your information depends on his or her perspective towards you, the group of the belongs to you, values, culture, etc. Sometime we say, we tell a good things to uh, any person, but that person is that person don't believe on such a values or such a topic. So here the communication can not be occurred properly here, because you want to tell all things with great interest, but the other doesn't want listen with great interest, with that interest which have interest in you. Here, this implies that following the correct method of the encoding masses and sending them to correct communication channel is not going to ensure that your message is received with the correct attitude by the receiver. So let us discuss the factors affecting the perspective in the communication. So there are some methods of the encoding masses and sending them to correct communication channel. So here there are some method of delivering your informations to other hand, and you are using the correct communication channel, but the masses what you are giving, that is not received by properly in same attitude by the receiver. So there should be a some cause, there will be some as a factors which affects to your perspective in the communication. So like here, first of all, here I want to tell about the visual perception. The visual perception, as you can see here on the screen, look on the screen, it is written here the CHT, but some of you see this, that is a cat. I mean the cat. So here it is depend over our visual perception. Visual perception, what do we see? And our eyes tell to our mind, and if have perceptions about or it have the prior information about that things, so then we will tell according to our experienced, our as earlier thoughts, what do we have pauses. So like here you can see the most of us have read it the cat, but if you look that properly, so you will find that that is written as actually in, that is written actually the CHT. So how did we make that mistake? Well, it was due to visual perception. Visual perception is the ability to see the organize and understand visual information. So here the God has given us five sense as we by which we can see, by which we can speak, smell, touch. So all the here the five sense use to understand the things in our environment. By our eyes we see here, and our eyes what see, it transmit to our brain to understand what do we are looking for, what do we are seeking for here. So here, if our prior knowledge, if our earlier knowledge interpret